general elections in Bangladesh are currently underway. Counting has in fact started, and it's going to end at 4 p.m. and the initial results are expected to be given out by Monday. The main opposition party, which is the Bangladesh Nationalist Party, is however boycotting the polls after demanding CM Sheikh Hasina's resignation, as the party wanted a caretaker government to administer the election. Meanwhile, before the polls kick-started, the country also witnessed pro-poll violence in some parts. A passenger train was set ablaze in Dhaka recently, in which 5 people were killed. Several polling booths were also set ablaze around the country. Meanwhile, security is heightened across the country as the polls take place. Now, Bangladesh Minister of Foreign Affairs has spoken about the elections in the country and addressed issues such as pre-poll violence, the opposition boycotting the election, and the mood of the people amid the elections. Let's in fact listen in.
The government, the Election Commission, which is a very powerful institution, they are fully ready too. And the government has taken all the precautions so that anybody who would like to disrupt this process of election, they can be caught and will be punished. So there is no fear of any sort of violence. We are happy that we will have a free, fair, transparent, and non-violent election tomorrow. And already the things are being moved in the right direction. You see, I understand that in whole of this, our South Asia culture, during the before the election, there is always some disruption. Yesterday it was a very sad story. Some arsonists, some terrorists, they burned 4 compartments, resulting in 4 deaths. This is very sad. And the train was coming from Benapur to Dhaka. And they must have been pretty well organized to do this arsonist, vandalism. Sad thing is, 4 people lost their life, 2 children. Now, but the good news is, the police has already identified and picked up the main person behind it, and who belongs to the opposition party, BNP. See, the BNP, was a large party, but since 28 October, when they converted themselves into a terrorist organization, their support for BNP has dramatically reduced. They have been, organizing one after event, boycotting the election, this non-cooperation to government, but the impact of all their programs is almost negligible, because people don't listen to them anymore, and they are rather demanding that since they have converted into a terrorist organization, they should be banned.
My colleague Akshat Gupta joins us on the broadcast to give us more on this. Akshat, over to you. What more details can you share with our viewers?
Well, in light of concerns over sporadic pre-poll violence, security has been intensified across Bangladesh, and the army, which is in collaboration with border guards Bangladesh, has been deployed in country's 42,000 polling stations to assist the police in maintaining law and order situation. And the Bangladesh Election Commission has also said that it has nearly completed the preparedness for voting in all the constituencies across the country, and has also ensured security arrangements. If I just tell you, keeping in mind the ongoing violence, also Chief Election Commissioner Qazi Habibul Awal has also warned that if there are any irregularities in the polls, then the election will be called off altogether. And he also said that vote rigging, ballot snatching, and money transactions and possible use of muscle power in favor of any candidate or candidates will be strictly resisted. If I just tell you that the voting to elect 300 members of Bangladesh Parliament will just start now, any time, and will end at 5 p.m. today, and the results are also expected to start flowing from early on January 8th.
Right, absolutely. Akshat, stay on with us. We're also being joined by Group Captain UK Devnath, defense expert, on the broadcast. Good morning, sir, and thank you so much for taking out time and speaking to NewsX. And there's so much that's happened in Bangladesh. We've seen, there have been incidents of arson, 5 schools and trains were set ablaze. What do you make of the developments that are taking place in Bangladesh?
Very crucial elections taking place in Bangladesh, especially from India's point of view. India shares a border of almost 4,000 kilometers with Bangladesh. When we compare with China, China border with India is just about 3,500 kilometers. And this 4,000 kilometer border with Bangladesh is very, very sensitive for India as well as for Bangladesh. We share entire West Bengal border and various small states of Northeast. River water sharing is a very, very sensitive issue with Bangladesh as always. Brahmaputra river, that is in Bangladesh it is called Ganga, is an issue which comes up very often, and we pray that a very, very mature government, sensitive government comes into power in Bangladesh so that this matter is not blown up unnecessarily and we reach an amicable solution. Sheikh Hasina has been in power. She will be coming to power for 4th consecutive terms. Awami League generally is preferred in Bangladesh by Bengali-speaking original Bangladeshi citizen. BNP Sheikh Khalida is in power. Her supporters mostly belong to Bihari Muslims who had migrated to Bangladesh, East Pakistan in 1947-48. Both the parties, they want to maintain independence and sovereignty of Bangladesh, but BNP has sometimes in the past shown a little anti-India bias. I'm very sure that all the candidates who are standing this time will get selected by a fair manner. This is the touchy issue this time. BNP has claimed in the past that Awami League uses strong arm measures, including tactics like booth capturing and to win. Hopefully, this should not happen today. One very important factor from all international point of view is Bangladesh of late has shown a tendency to migrate a little away from India. It has encouraged China. China is trying to make a big port, apparently a civilian port, but it may be used for military purpose also near Cox's Bazar. A sensitive issue. Government of India is very keenly looking at these polls to see which party comes into power. We hope that Bangladesh knows and learns from mistake of other small countries which fell in the debt trap of China.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.